White.
What God says I am. I can be what God says I'll be. I can be all that God says I can be. Be all that God says I can be. I am what God says I am. I can be what God says I'll be. I can be all that God says I can be.
Minister of Music to serve in First Jurisdiction. Amen. Miss Marquita, that was a beautiful song. Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
No, thank you for having me on your show, Miss Jackson.
Well, it's a pleasure. Coach's young lady, isn't she? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Well, now, how long have you served as Minister of Music?
It's been 5 years now. My school mom, Dr. Julie McAllister, trains and grooms me to walk into my destiny.
And you certainly have walked into your destiny, young lady, haven't you? And I see here by your discography that you have had performances with some gospel greats, like Judy, of course, Kurt Carr, Andre Crouch, Israel Houghton, Smokey Norfolk, Renee Spearman, and one of my favorites.
Yes, Kirk Franklin.
That's right, Kirk Franklin. Absolutely. God has truly smiled on you, and I have just one more question for you. If you knew of someone who you knew was saved but were just going through a rough time right now, what would you tell them? How would you encourage them?
Well, in the book of Psalms, David says, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my